Oh yeah, baby. Looks like we're going with white light today, guys. Oh man.
Assholes.
Do you guys hear this music? Do you hear how fucking somber and terrible this music is, dude?
No, sadly, stream I don't think picks it up for me.
That one probably doesn't know. Well, it doesn't matter. It's the only thing that's you're missing out on is just the music. But I'm just fired up everything, just seeing what's going on here, because this is actually one for the history books. I'm hoping so. So to everyone who is, ooh. Oh man. Guys.
Assholes.
Do you guys hear this music? Do you hear how fucking somber and terrible this music is, dude? I cracked myself up. Thank you so much for the follow. Whoever just followed, thank you very much. Alright, let's see. As you guys can see. Whoa, what's up, Otter? Thanks for the subs, dude. I think it's time we repaid our debts. So, what's up?
It's good news is you get the drama. We get to stream about it. Yay, more views.
Yeah, we do get to stream about all the drama and all the goodness. So, Otter, have you? I mean, why haven't you been around, bud? I mean, you can always come back. I get it. Foxhole is just one of those games where it's just so unbelievably wild that it sucks you in, and then once you get like away from it. Like, I haven't gotten away from it in, like, almost 3 years. That's how long this journey has been. So,
Stockholm Syndrome.
Once you get like, there was my life before Foxhole, and then there's now. The last 32 or something hundred hours, bro. Of just every fucking day. I've logged in for, like, the last 200 days. It's wild. That's crazy. So, to have this happen... To everyone who's now joining chat, I very much appreciate you guys being here. I kind of got burnt out after playing 3 wars back to back, but I'm getting that itch to play again, dude. Honestly, just like play one engagement with us, and you're gonna like lose your shit. I encourage you because I got so many clips from our propaganda channel of the 6 spathers we sent into combat the other day, and it was just probably one of the most wildest engagements that like we've ever been a part of. We fought a whole like the DBD on Reddit. They actually made a post about like their regiment recruiting, and the thumbnail that they used was all the tanks that we fought that night. And they pulled up, and they were there, and we didn't lose a single tank to those protos, bro. It was incredible. They had like at least 10 tanks, and then plus the other guys. I think it was like 14. It was like 14 versus 9. I'm pretty sure, and we ended up winning. We had 3 tanks to our right, and then I had the 6 spathers on the left. Wild engagement. Right now, I'm in production for a new YouTube video, and it's about this particular war because this war has been balls to the wall crazy, bro. Like, this has been one of the best wars that I've ever been a part of, just personally. So...
I've been watching, and it's so fucking deadly.
It's incredible. It's incredible what we've been able to accomplish, especially with...
I can't be there.
Yeah, no, it sucks, man. And, you know, just anyone who has to break that commitment of playing Foxhole every day. Because, honestly, I think that's what it takes. Like, if you're going to play Foxhole... and, like, enjoy it to the level that I do. Not everyone enjoys it as much as me. Some people just, like, logging on, doing an hour of this, hour of that, and they're done. Man, I love the fucking... I love the fact that it makes you feel like a king when you're out there. You got the whole fucking line. You're about to send your guys into combat. I saw... There's one more thing I've got to grab. There's one more post. I'm gonna find this. I think it was Brute that posted it. Oh yes. Let me read this real quick
Hopefully,
before
wait,
I
we
include
might
it.
hang on.
Go ahead.
Sorry, wrong chat. My bad.
I don't know where this is, but this was sent to me here. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, this was a big kick in the nuts here, because like none of this, like this is what's getting circulated around, the whole thing about the stream sniping, when that's not what happened. And hopefully by the end of this stream, it will be much more clear. Where am I gonna put this? Where am I gonna put this? I'll just throw this somewhere over here, and then I can always move it around. But yeah, we'll go through it here, guys. Where do I want to put this? Okay, that's all done. Wow, there's 11 people in chat. What's up, guys? All right, let's get down to business. So I'm gonna go through this here. This is gonna be a one of only, because typically I can play the game, but unfortunately I can't play the game. So today we're gonna be going through all of this, responding to my Reddit the Reddit comments about my Unjust ban. I still I know right now that nothing's gonna get done about it. I've spoken to a couple other people who have had similar bans, and they just haven't been lifted. It's just one thing. They don't know if it's automated. I don't know if it's automated, but typically nothing gets done about these little bans because they're not permanent bans. So that's I get it. Like if it's automated, all right, whatever. Like if that's just not something that you do anything about, then I get it, right? But if something could be done about it, I would certainly love that. And hopefully this, if anyone sees this, then hopefully it'll shed some light. So I'm going to be responding. The original post, which has now been taken down by the Reddit mods. I wonder who owns the Reddit mods. Streamer CallsignFinch banned. It appears that Finch, one of the biggest streamers, which I appreciate someone saying that. I actually don't know who said this. I'm sure it was someone in the Royal Reggie, but I don't know who it actually was. Was banned for reporting at all. Thanks, Devman. Or it could have been one of you guys. Who who knows? And I did a little bit of digging here. It turns out Fingolfin, the guy who is the alt. This is the guy right here. He posted a bad Steam review. This was yesterday on the 4th. I don't even know what he's trying to say here. Moderators ban people being harassed by clans. Mass false reporting means the harassed player is banned due to too many people reporting you. Any appeal is met with another ban for support abuse. This is crazy. This is crazy. You know what else is crazy?
Chillin'.
Let's go forward here. This Fing guy is an alt, remember, guys.
Hey, yo, bro, that's the second vehicle you've parked in front of my LMG.
Wait, stop here. Hey, that guy's an alt.
Nah, he's not an alt, bro. He's just a new player.
No, he used to be in our Reggie. He's an alt.
If he used to be in your Reggie, how is he an alt?
He used to be in our Reggie. We kicked him out. That's why. That's why he's not in our Reggie. He's an alt. Robert loves games. Look at that shit!
I think you behind us.
Whoa,
I fucking told you so! So yeah, how did we find out that he was an alt in the first place? So I just want to apologize in advance for any DMs that I leak. This is my livelihood at stake, and it's not a sensitive conversation. It's just quite literally just I asked. If I have to make a public apology about this, I 100% will. But we found out, Robert told us, because he was in Deadlands, Fingolfin was in Deadlands, and it turns out that he was taking tanks and driving them into the front. I'll show you guys the corroboration here in a minute. But he was driving tanks into the front. Robert messaged us, told us, hey, one of your royal guys, because he must have been recruited. I might have recruited him. Anyone, we fucking mass recruit just like anyone else, unless you guys don't do that.
To be fair, you just abduct people.
Yeah, okay.
That's what you did with me.
Oh, we turned them into men, bro. Anyways, anyways, so we we found out about it. He was driving tanks into the front. We didn't know who it was. We just say it's probably just some random dude. We get strays every once in a while. If you're a regiment owner, you will know that just sometimes outliers happen, especially if you mass recruit. The 27th dealt with it. We dealt with it. It's just one of those things. He was an outlier. He was just some guy that was just driving tanks into the front that just so happened to have our tag. So we just removed him. He wasn't even in our hex. Nothing
Who
like
was
that. It was FINCH. It was that guy.
I don't know who that is.
I'll show you in a sec. So it turns out. That same night he comes to the place that we were, and there were reports of him. He was dumping BMATs on the ground. He, as you saw, he shot us in the ass. This was right after we found out. He came right over there in this clip, which, for anyone, if we do want to rewatch it again, right? That's him. It's the second time he's apparently, according to that, what?
He was a sergeant?
Yeah.
He's 100% in all. Somebody's big mad. Somebody is a big mad, dude.
Yeah.
Well, he's got 250 something hours on the game, and he's only a sergeant.
So this is where he got into the pillbox with the rocket.
Yeah.
And in just a minute, he shoots you in the ass and then immediately logs out.
Before you can
So he can't get reported.
So the next time that we saw him, he's running around us, looking suspicious. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna just let him? Are we just gonna let him shoot us in the ass and then do this and that? Or are we gonna report him?
Let him shoot us in the ass and then report him.
That's honestly what has to. No. What has to happen is that we just can't ever report anything ever again because people like that are just allowed to exist. I mean, if that's the content you want me to post, is just me being unable to do anything about the cheaters that play the game. That guy's a cheater. He's 250 hours in the game. He's a sergeant. He only exists to alt. He wasn't even around us when he first started alting. He was around Robert. And so, thank you for the follow and/or subscription, brother. Thank you. Again, I'll make an apology. It's not a sensitive conversation, but I'm leaking these DMs real quick. So as soon as this happened, I got banned. I reached out to Robert because I'm looking for help. Because I can't stream. Nemi just got teched. 150s are out, and I'm just yo, do you remember that alt that you pointed out to us that we ended up kicking? And when we saw him, we reported him. We got rid of him. And then this happened. I got suspended. And I'm yeah, I just logged in. For what? And then it was for abusing reporting tools. That FINCH guy, that was the alt that was in our Reggie that you pointed out to us. He's yeah, he was throwing tanks at the front line last war. He was throwing tanks. He's throwing tanks solo at the front line last war. Dude has been hounding us ever since we kicked him out. He keeps alting us every day, so we had to keep reporting him. Apparently his account has bans from hundreds of days ago. I don't get why you get suspended for that. You want to know what? Me neither. So we're on Reddit here, and this was the original post. Again, the post said this: streamer CallsignFinch banned, right? Taken down by the moderators because you just can't talk about moderation, right? You can't for some reason you can't talk about it, right?
Dude, Reddit mods are the fucking most annoying people in the entire fucking world.
Yeah, no, dude, I get it. It's just I get why it may have to happen for one reason or another. I just don't I don't really understand it.
No, moderation discussion, you can't talk about bans, so any discussion of any ban is not allowed. Dude, that's fucking outrageous, dude.
I don't know. Yep.
It's like school.
So I wanted to respond to a lot of these because a lot of them are relevant to the situation, and then the next thing that I wanted to talk about was how everything went down with the 27th. I think that it's just time that I put some gas to the floor on this and just fucking settle it. So we'll go through it here. You can appeal this ban if it's genuine. I tried. The devs listen. I wish they would and unban me because clearly that guy's an alt and was alting and has not been banned, and we reported him for such and got banned for reporting the alt that we're supposed to report for alting. Sorry if that's happening. Okay. I genuinely asked, but who? Ouch. DNA, I kill your battle tanks all the fucking time. I don't want to hear that. I think I recognize the name, but in game, but I don't know the person who's streamer. It's a call it NRC. They NRC I discovered a couple wars ago. I think it was our first war as a Reg. We ended up losing in Westgate. They had a super heavy and they came out of nowhere, killed a bunch of shit, and it was wild. And then eventually we ended up hanging out. It's cool. And that was at the end of the war, by the way. But isn't Finch Newt? I don't know what that means. Seen him more blue than green. I actually played like 20 wars as the Wardens before switching over to Colonial. So yeah, I was blue for a long ass time. The royal family is only, we're like 7 wars old, 6 wars old.
Something like that.
Something like that. I think he used to be in 27th before some drama, and then he went Colonial and started Royal. Thrown out for stream sniping. This is the other thing that I wanted to address. I'll show you all the goodies here in just a minute. Juicy, who was he stream sniping? Let's answer that question right now. The person that in question, which it was a complete misunderstanding, and we just want to let everyone know it's already been settled. I'll show you the receipts of that. And not only that, but look who decided to come to my defense. The same person who said that the same person that like apparently I was falsely accused of stream sniping. Just fucking wild. He runs the Clan Royal and is a very good tank commander. Thank you for saying that, Spicy. Very much appreciate it. It's more than likely a misunderstanding, TBH. It doesn't seem like him to go around and start reporting random people without evidence. He streams most of his playtime, so everything should be in his VOD. He probably got a 3-day suspension. I did. That's why I'm thinking that I'm just not getting unbanned. If that's the case, I get it. I'll see you guys when we pull up, bro. But aside from that, let's see. FINCH Royal, Colonial Loyalists. Yeah, we are loyalists now. We, as a regiment, if you want to be big, like, we want to be big because we can do so great. We do great every fucking time we go out. You can't switch. Yeah, you lose like 20% of your population at the minimum. It happened both times that we switched. And it was just, overall, wasn't good. We had to reorganize. We lost a ton of population. Was not good for the regiment. I'm never changing again. It's a different culture on the Colonials. I love the Colonials. I cannot believe I spent 20 wars as the Wardens when, like, the Colonials are primarily an American time zone. I live in Florida. So, like, it's... I'm on the stock market time, man. This is the canon time, and the people that were above me in the 27th at the time, they were all, like, for one reason or another, I never got recognized for any of the shit that I did back then. Let's see. So, again, I very much appreciate this, and I actually just reached out, not even, like, 10 minutes ago to Spicy to say thank you about this, and then we squashed everything. Again, like, what happened between me and Spicy, the whole allegation of stream sniping, that never happened. It did not happen. If I can give some context, every time that I would go live as like the Wardens back then, I would pop into everyone's stream to say hi. You say hi to all the other streamers. At least I did back then, because, you know, like, we all talked, we were all cool with each other, etc. And then one thing led to another. The accusation of stream sniping were made. I tried, you know, fixing the whole thing and showing the evidence that, like, I was indeed not stream sniping. They never even took the time, like the 27th never even took the time to actually, like, look at the whole fucking thing, because there was so much that was put into context, and again, me and Spicy have squashed it. There's got to be.
Their whole PR thing was bullshit anyway.
It was all bullshit, and we'll get into it. I've got plenty more screenshots. There's got to be more to the story here, because if it's just soon, suspended for abusing the print, yeah. Some kind of misunderstanding. Yeah, the situation happening between me and Spicy was, again, a misunderstanding. Who is Finch, Lamo? Fuck you. 2EDB. You guys were in the Drowned Vale the other day, and a Devitt, I'm pretty sure. And you guys got killed from behind, so I don't want to hear that. Yeah, no. One of the biggest streams tonight. One of the biggest streamers, apparently. I'm really not that big, bro. Like, I get maybe between 20 and 40 people on the reggae. Like, I don't put enough effort into YouTube to outreach to a bigger audience. I'm in production for one right now. It's a lot of money for an editor and just everything that goes into it. It's so much time, and if it's not the way that I want it, I'm not gonna put it out there, because the one that we did about the battle tanks, that one was like we spent so much time going back and forth making revisions, so that's why I'm not the biggest. Former 27 member streams. He had a Fallout Regiment. Created his own regiment called Royal. Yep. Higher paid mods. Yeah, they should.
They really should.
And then this is kind of an off-topic one here, because like, I don't know who the hell this is, and like, I wish to make things right with, especially if it's a random person that I didn't know them, you didn't know me. Typically, I'm not a dick to people. Like, that's why so many people hang out with me, and we're all good friends, because I'd like to think that I'm a nice person. I'm that way at work. I don't have any enemies, dude. I don't have any enemies, like, in real life. No one, like, that's just not a thing. Surely he's a great guy and all, but I only had one interaction with him on one of my first wars, and he was a massive asshole. Maybe the worst experience with another friendly player, someone being a noob, is not an excuse to insult them. If he truly doesn't deserve the ban, I hope he gets back, but I'm not sad with him gone for a while. Whoever this is, I'm so sorry. If I was an asshole to you, I would personally like to invite you to come tank with us, and I'll even, you gotta be colonial. But I will even gift you a full crate of Nemesises, and then you can enjoy that for, like I like to think that maybe something else happened, because this is a wild game, and it just, you don't know who you can run into anyone, dude. It could have been a bad day. You could have been an asshole. Someone else could have been an asshole. Just all kind of stuff happen. And anyone who watches me knows that, like, 99.99% of the time I'm trying to calm things down. He's very toxic to other players. Many in my... First of all, this guy's 38th Ox. So, many in my Reggie had negative experience with him. No surprises. Yeah, dude, you're a fucking warden. Like, all of your experiences with me now should be bad. Like, yeah. And if you're gonna say, some shit about, like, oh, he talks shit too much, or he's toxic, and like this and that, dude, this is one of those games that makes you feel so fucking alive, just like you would get like rushes when you were a kid in a Call of Duty match, when you're screaming your head off at somebody, and bro, I grew up in some of the most ridiculous lobbies, so just in general.
Dude, bring back 1v1 shipment to solve all our
problems. 1v1
Dude,
shipment. Yeah, dude. Like, I'm sorry, dude. You're on the other team. Fuck you. Like, it's like, this is like the one game where, and if you say that you haven't been an asshole to a colonial, if you're a warden, you're just fucking wrong. I don't believe you. Right? Whether it's, saying, oh, we're the greenbacks, or you guys are the bluebacks, or whatever kind of slurs that we come up between each other. Like, it's not like anyone in this conversation is innocent. You're sitting in the jacuzzi with me. It's a Bill Burr joke. But yeah, I mean, like, dude, I'm sorry, but like, when I come up behind your tank line, I outplay you, and it's just my time to say, get shit on. I'm sorry, but get shit on. Like, it's just, I get it. I'm an asshole to enemy players. It's just gonna be like that. Abused report system and didn't realize more. Oh, this one hurt. The more people dislike him than like him, so he was in turn reported. Well, I wasn't reported. I was reviewed against, because this guy ended up going on Reddit and dropping this fucking review here, dude.
Steam.
Yeah, it's the Steam review. But yeah, potato smoothie. I mean, most people just as a content creator, like if you're a warden, you're not gonna like me because I'm never being a warden again. It's just you are just predisposed to not like me. And it can be like that for a lot of regiments that we might not be friends with in game. There's a lot of people that don't like us. Notorious, that guy hates us because his regiment right now is dead, and he hung out too long. And thanks for the sub, bud. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, free me, bro. And dude, the guy used to spend way too much time in our Discord, and then got into an argument, and then he ended up like getting all sour about it, and then fucking pissed off. Thank you. Let me see. Who's that? Think a lot of players were the biggest streamers also. I think a lot of players would know. Yeah, I mean, I'm not so terribly known. On the colonial side, whenever we pull up to someplace, a lot of people already know that it's us. Mainly this happens between 1 or 2 regions during the war. It's not everywhere. Not everybody knows us. But like we're not incredibly big, but the game is only so big. So eventually everyone will know about us, as especially this shit. Hopefully clear my fucking name.
Loudest, basically, in chat.
What's up, bud?
We also yell the loudest in chat half the time, so.
Yeah.
I am not known for being nice. If anybody said Samuel L. Bananason was absolutely mean to me, it would be 100% true. Like if you're being stupid, I'm gonna let you know.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Man, I'll vouch that I'm a noob driving a tank, and Finch was not an asshole to me when I did the dumbest shit you could do when driving a tank.
Man, guy panic
this is-
drove in a 360, man.
Dude,
I
This is
couldn't believe what I was saying.
this is the first regiment I've been in though, because y'all were cool and like, here's a tank, go kill stuff. Like, okay.
Yeah, we have a
Right,
very chill culture here. Like we're all cool to each other. All the people that were toxic in this Reggie that like just needed to go for this to be what it is now, all those people are gone. Since then, we've had very, very unbelievably little issues, and we keep making adjustments as we go. Hashtag the guy just recently got banned. Remember him?
Yeah.
That guy was in for 2 weeks, and that was a nightmare. God forbid we ever see him again, dude. And then,
Dude, I wonder if that was him.
yeah, you know,
Nice.
based on his latency, it very well could have been. It very well could have. I don't know. What's funny is that he actually reached out to Zero recently from Sigil or something, and I don't know. I don't know if he was gloating or what Zero was saying, but he was just saying something to him. Somehow they have contact. I don't know. He was trying to defend himself or this and that. I don't know what that was. Who's that? Saying, who's that about Finch? Bro, where's your front? Let me pull up, bro. Think a lot of people would know if they were one of the biggest streamers. Also, where is the proof that he did nothing wrong? If the dads make the
Dude,
mistake,
what
they'll
a
fix it.
passive aggressive little cunt, dude.
Oh wait,
Look
he's
at this
a
dude.
he's a
He
stream.
replied to his own comment.
Oh wait, he's the stream sniper that got kicked out of the 27th. Kind of ironic.
What a
He's a streamer.
passive-
He's
This-
bored.
This dude's talking like he's a mean girl, dude.
And don't
He's
worry,
wonderful.
we're gonna go
Funny,
through
man.
some things here. I got all kinds of goodies.
Yeah,
all
that guy's
kinds
always
of
straight
goodies.
bitch.
I said twice.
Dude, oh my god.
So
Who is he even?
who that guy? There's a
No,
lot of
yeah,
the guy
the
on
fucking
Reddit.
Who isn't even he? Does anyone even know who that is?
like, dude, that's so cringe.
I don't know.
Like, bro,
Praise we.
like,
so
fucking,
so just
Sorry, what
again for the people that like aren't who are just now joining the stream or whatnot. There's 26 people in here. What's up, everybody? So this was right after we found out he was an alt. We kicked him, and then he just decided to come up behind us, and we were explaining to this guy that I was just trying to explain to him that Robert just told him that he was an alt, driving tanks on the front. I don't know what I
He
just
did that on
got.
Charlie too, 2 or 3 times. He like followed us into Charlie.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did
I
one time, I
think,
know for sure.
man, I don't know what those 100 things are, but I appreciate them.
I wonder if this is
This
dice.
Inspire at the zone line one night.
What did you say, Sam?
He was killing JJ.
I wonder if this is dice.
It could be dice.
I don't think so.
So I wanted to go back to the flashbang screen here. Right, so we posted this, and then I did the whole thing. Robert corroborated me. Yeah, he was throwing tanks into the front line last war. I was telling Robert I got banned, but you got suspended. You know, doesn't know why I would get suspended for reporting, because that's what we did. Every time this guy pulled up, like, I didn't clip every moment that, like, he did alt us, because there's, like, I'd be going through so many hours of footage, I would lose my shit. I got this one. This was from 8 days ago. So that goes to show when he started alting against us, and now it has been this way every day for the last 8 days. And the guy, he keeps pulling up on us. He keeps trying to block us, block machine guns, block our tanks, and all this stuff. And then he just would not, no matter how many times we reported him, he would not get banned. So I think that that's what ended up happening, where we reported him so many times that we must have triggered something. I'm going to assume again that that's what happened. I mean, if it didn't, then it is what it is, and then hopefully we're better. Like, I'm never reporting anyone ever again. Never, ever again. If they're alting, I'm just going to stand there and watch. I cannot risk that, bro. Like, not being able to play this game after logging in for over 200 days straight. Like I play this game a lot, bro. So anyways, I wanted to respond to this shit about the whole thing about stream sniping. I think that's why most of you guys are here. So the thing about the stream sniping. Again, me and Spicy have already squashed this, but I've got some screenshots that I'd like to share in specific here. Another one was, I'm living rent-free in people's heads here, bro. This is, so, I don't know where this is from. This is from, like, Sigil or something. I'm living rent-free in people's heads about this whole spreading the 27 drama. You hear about the great Royal Finch drama on 27th, by the way. This whole thing, right? 20 offshoot, for sure they exist. Know about them because Finch got caught stream sniping and got kicked. I'm about to disprove the shit out of this, bro. I think all... Surviving being lucky, blah, 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 blah. See you. Colonials started stream sniping because it's quite filthy of him, pretty sure. King and Roger kind of confusing. And as far as CSU, doesn't really have much. It's calling us Lord Chief Rushers. I don't know what it is. And then this guy, Tim Tasty, from Telephone Reggie. Telephone is a Warden Reggie. They're colonial this war for like one war, I guess. And then, I guess, compensation. Yeah, this is the royal family. I am the king of the royal family, because when we go into combat and we fuck shit up, feels like I'm a fucking king leading my army into combat. So, I don't know how... I'm sorry if the game doesn't make you feel that way, but not everyone plays like us, so... Unfortunately, let's go back to it. So, way back when, there was this whole thing, like, the reason why that I got demoted in the 27th was because apparently allegations of this stream sniping, which turned out to not be true. Again, we talked about it. There was a stream. We were on the same front. It was me. It was me, and then on the other side was J Ray, and then Spicy. And then after this whole thing happened, 27th, apparently they got wind from WLL, because at the time Spicy was in WLL. Got up to the top that, like, this thing about stream sniping, they made it this huge thing, and then got back to 27th. 27 didn't even look 3 times at, like, the footage, bro. They just straight up just fucking clapped my shit. Lost my... I was an officer cadet at the time, because I had been, for the longest time, trying to get officer. I applied 3 times to get officer. I still have all my old things. Right? What are you trying to apply for? That's for the combat. This is back when I had like 1,700 hours in the game. Right? This is ancient history right here. When we took like fucking Candid Smoke in 114. That's crazy. And then officer cadet, I was sent this again, and then I tried. 100 hours late, 100 hours ago. So this one happened 1,550 hours. This one happened like hours later, like a lot of hours. So, you know, I filled out my second one, and then I did a third one. I don't know where that one is. I don't know which order that they're in, or if this is 1, 2, or 3. But I know that there were 3 times I applied for officer, and all 3 times I didn't get it, like all 3 times. And then it was only when I started like pitching a fit about it was when they just came out of nowhere and just gave it to me. I will let me see if I can. I got one more screenshot. I love remembering, guys. I love remembering.
Yippee.
Where is... Oh, man. Posh has me blocked. Otherwise, I would... That's so funny. I wish I had this screenshot. I'd have to go a million years ago into my chat with Jazzy to find it. But long story short, they said no. Like, they cited the fact that I didn't do enough pre-planned ops. When at the time, if you understand the gameplay that, like, I do here, right? We do ops every day. Imagine everything that we're doing right now, but back then in the 27th. That's what we did. Tank ops every fucking day, big-ass tank lines, and, like, all this shit. So, fucking wild. Like, and by the way, just to everyone, like, I'm gonna post this afterwards, so if you guys want to go back and, like, you know, make it all make sense. Because a lot of you guys are going to be dropping in here not really understanding. So, the whole thing that was happening at the time, this was during the stream, kind of cringe, because this was one of Spicy's followers came in my stream to kind of, like, you know, go at me. Kind of cringe, stream sniping, call a streamer, do better. This was, like, that day. Thank you very much for the follow, sir. I very much appreciate it. Thank you, Uno. Okay, and then a bunch of stuff, like the stream went on, and then the guy came back and said, hi, I just wanted to say sorry. I don't like stream snipers and thought you were. Sorry for acting that way. Again, I'm sorry. Thank you for saying sorry, because it was a huge misunderstanding. It shouldn't have been taken to that level. This was the same day of it, and then a lot of people turned it into something bigger than it was, got high up. I got slammed by the 27th. And by the way, I was forced to apologize about this, which, like, even after we talked about it and it was all good. This was what I sent to Alex. Holy shit, this is like an unbelievably long message, right? If you guys want to read this, you guys want me to read this?
Oh God, please no, the yap.
Please no. So this explains everything that happened, right? Like, about, like, what was going on. And then this is my official announcement that I will read this, because, like, this was my goodbye message. And they're saying that I got kicked for stream sniping, but this is my goodbye message that was posted. In fact, I do have the... Where is it? This was 11/6/2024. I'm still like, I was like, this was like right after I left the Reggie. And that's Detromantis, if you guys know Detromantis. He's a big Borden fucking troll. But anyways, this explains all what happened. Again, you know, regardless of agreement actions are wrong and this and that, moving forward, it'll never happen again. I won't even, like, interact with any other streamers, which is what I wanted to do. I just wanted to be left alone if people were gonna snitch on me and do all this stuff. I didn't want to be fucked with ever again, right? Spicy had blocked me, right? So I was reaching out in good faith. Didn't expect this to get to them, but I just wanted to say that for all the stuff that we went down, sorry. And then this was Alex's response. All good, assuming that this was the case, because you know, because there was, like, moments where, like, people would accuse me of stream sniping Alex Chamberlain when, like, we're on the same front, and, like, it's funny because when you're in a line, you're on the same front the whole war. So it's like, yeah, I'm fighting 3 other streamers. It was just a nightly thing, and there's always if we're gonna clash on the same front, because that was our line 27. That was the biggest comeback war too, right? It was 117 was our last war. It's just something that's gonna get accusatory, but like between the two. I think it just makes sense. Streamers go ahead, right? No harm, no foul. All this stuff. And then this was my conversation with Spicy earlier today, because, you know, they started talking to me on, or not talking to me, but they started defending me on Reddit. Thank you so much, because this is a terrible situation to be in, getting banned for no fucking reason. Hell yeah, good luck out there. So are we all good now? Can I start sending rage your way? I'm like, yeah, we're good. The reason why that it looks this way is because, like, Spicy has been trying to, like, reach back out to me, but I've still been sour about it. And, like, I wanted to squash the whole thing because, like, I knew that, like, I was fucked by the whole 27 thing. But we wouldn't be here if this didn't happen. So, like, technically it's just, you know, a good thing that this happened, because I wouldn't want to play this game without my regiment. This is my Reggie. Nobody fucks like us. Like, how many train loads of coal we do today?
That's right.
That's fucking right.
I don't know.
Fucking right.
What's up, Scabies? Don't be afraid to chime in, guys. If you guys ever want to chime in. But anyways, I'll apologize if I need to like say sorry for leaking anyone's DMs. But bro, like, I'm not to be fucked with over this, bro. Like, this has been a huge taint on my fucking thing. Everyone calling me a stream sniper when that's not what happened. So,
Dude, honestly, I think it's people just throwing any accusation they can at you, just
yeah,
because
of course, that's
they just want to be petty.
Yeah, but that's precisely why I'm doing this, to just lay it all out there, because it's bullshit, and like, I'm not gonna back down from this because I'm a fucking man. Like, I have the ability to prove my innocence, and no one's a bigger defender of you than yourself.
Me and Brute talked about this too. It's the truth, man. It's the truth. Well, it's a different topic, but yeah, it's the truth. You know the truth.
What's so fantastic is that this was my goodbye message, because I had enough with the 27th. I'm not sure if you know how I became interested in becoming a leader. When I first started playing this game, I wanted to be the best. Like, I was watching Moy Dog back then, dude. Like, I was watching Moy Dog, watching the War of 83. That shit was sick as tits. I don't even remember it, but it was great because the gameplay was cool. I said in my, like, I wanted to be the best tank gunner in Hell Let Loose. That was my shit back then. I found this game. I wanted to be the best tank gunner in this game. And then slowly it went from best tank gunner to best tank commander. Okay, best tank commander, best line commander. Okay, best tank line commander, best operation commander. Right? I just wanted to just be the best at, like, being the most combat effective. And the more people that I would start to, like, take under my control back when I was doing NCO work in the 27th and, like, leading people into the front every fucking day. Like, that's how I have Athos here. Like, Athos was with me back then. He was a flood ace.
Damn right.
Hundreds of years ago. But, like, they're saying that I got kicked out, but that's not what happened. It's just not what fucking happened. In fact, if that's what happened, if I'm blacklisted from the 27th, if I was kicked out from the 27th, why am I still in the Discord? Why can I see all this if I was banned from the 27th? How about this? Why did Sword Bros... look at the fucking dates on this shit. 11/6. I left. A little while later. Sword Bros, the leader of the fucking regiment. Hey, Finch, I wanted to reach out and ask you about your Twitch, YouTube content creation. Angel, that was their significant other, has created a talent agency. I don't know what the fuck this was, but, like, they offered me... I don't know if this was, like, try and get me back, because I don't think you quite understand the pull that I was having back then. In the same way that this regiment exponentially grows, that's how 27 got so fucking big in that time zone. It was because I was busted my ass and fucking recruiting people every fucking second that I could. Anyone who didn't have a fucking, like a rank or a Reggie or whatever, I would snag them. Come play with us. We're really good. We'll make you really good. I think that's what makes a good Reggie. If you are a regiment that can make other players good, you're a good regiment. I think so. So there was this shit, right? And this was after I left. This is after everyone's saying, oh, he's a stream sniper, got kicked out of the 27th. Yeah, no. That's not what happened. Otherwise, the leader of the fucking regiment wouldn't be reaching out to me about this. And all my former papers of when I applied for, like, my officership, which I never ended up getting, bro. Like, I never ended up becoming an officer in the 27th, and I hated those motherfuckers for it, dude, because I literally, the exact same shit that we're doing right now, this war, all the wars before, we were doing back then. And we were never given the recognition for it. More than likely, like, for their credit, right? Writing those after action reports is a bitch. I wrote 1 million of them. But if they're not there to witness how fucking good we are and like all this shit, then... And then there was also the reservation that they had because I was a streamer. That's why. I don't know if that's 100% true. I don't know if it was Posh who said that or someone said that. They were gatekeeping the fucking power over there in the 27th, and I wanted to be an officer, and I never got it. So, 117 was my last war. After I got demoted from officer cadet back down to NCO, which they didn't kick me out. They demoted me down to NCO. I was fucking pissed. I could still recruit for the regiment and still do all my shit. I have access to whatever the fuck I want. But, like, no, I was done. So, I did write the message. I did write this message. This is my official announcement that I'll be going Kali next war. Yes, after 19 wars, I have reached the limit of my potential within the 27th and with this faction. For most of you, it's been real. I will miss many of you. But my time has come, and I will no longer be a Warden loyalist moving between the factions. Wars go on. While I am heartbroken that there will be no more Flood Aces next war, the royal family will live on. 2 years of my life were spent in the 27th, and 2 fucking years I never made officer, bro. And I want to thank each and every one of you supported me, worked with me, followed me into combat. We did so many great things, man. We did all the shit we're doing now, but back then, couldn't make officer. Now it's time for me to go and do great things elsewhere. I have never been so excited as one new chapter in my gaming career. I hope you are too. Anyways, goodbye 27. Be brave. Holla at you. I was out, bro. Me and Jazzy.
I'd already left before that because of Fish Tank's ass.
Have the devs talked to you at all, or like hit you back?
Nope.
Or, like,
Nope.
is there a ticket?
Yep.
They'll never do it because it's a temp ban.
Dude, I'm not worried about the ban. We're setting the record straight here, and I'm so happy that I'm doing this because this is just something that I see go around so often about the whole stream sniping, and like I'm just gonna cement this. But it's gonna be like as soon as someone says something, blah, take this. Here's a link to the truth.
What? Watch the VOD.
This will be the VOD. But anyways, so then after I leave the Reggie, they get mad 'cause a bunch of people come with me because, bro, we were out of there, bro. They all felt the same way that I did. They saw how fucked I was getting, so they were done. We were done. We were out of there. You can call it what you want, poaching, this and that. Like if I was a stream sniper who got kicked out of the regiment.
No, it wasn't poaching. Like in my case, I just.
Oh yeah, Scave is
I did ops with Finch all the time, and then when Finch left, I just had no reason to be in the Reggie, and I noticed he wasn't in the Reggie, and so I DM'd him like, "Hey, where are you?" And he told me that he was in another Reggie, and so I just joined that one.
Yeah, I was out of there, bro. I was so out of there, man, and it was so scary. Like making, because I had according to me, the 27th was the shit. They were the biggest Reggie. They had the most tanks. They had this. They had that. But I was so limited in the 27th, and you want to know why? I keep bringing up the fact that I applied 3 times. The first time was for for one reason or another, they just didn't see it. The second time, they said that it was for they wanted me to do more ops. And then the third time was just a hard, it was a resounding no. That no, you're not getting it. So, man, where was I going with that? That was going to be a good point there. That's funny. But yeah, man. You want to know how it happened? Why the gatekeeping got so bad? I'll tell you why. It was because... I actually don't have him here. But it was because of someone who we see all the time. It is going to be... Let me see. Let me pull up this clip, guys. Let me pull up this clip. 31 people in chat. Thank you so much for being here and listening to my shit rant. Let me find the clips. This one's going to have Fish Tank in it. Because it was Fish Tank that eventually just fucking pushed me to the edge, dude.
He's about as toxic as they get. That's why I left at 27 before you even did.
That's right.
I couldn't
Is
say
that why we rejoiced when we burned down Fish Tank's base that one war?
I thought Fish Tank was just a stream sniper. There's like more than that.
Oh,
Yeah,
now he's over
yeah.
here as another name on the
I'll-
colleagues. I wanted to say something to him. You spent your whole life as a warden. What are you doing over here? They kick you out of the 27th?
Huh. So, according to my intelligence reports, and then Brute corroborated this, so apparently he was on his way out with the 27th because of, things that happened, not only just to me, but he was exactly what I accused him of being, which is a fucking asshole who would gatekeep all the power and stuff like that. Let me go ahead and get back to the right screen so you guys can see this. And this is just for all the marbles right here, man. This was one of my favorite clips I've ever seen. First, behind first. Go, 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 go. Charge him. Run into them. Shoot him. Track him. Stop here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yo, back up. Get out of here. Get out of there, JJ.
Yes.
Go forward here. I should have shot this tank, though. I honestly should have shot that one. Come on, shoot the tank. Because that one was one shot. I could have just killed it. Uh-oh. Oh, there he is. Fish tank. Shoot the turreted one. Up here. It's Fish tank. What's up, bud?
We're tricked.
Stay right here. Shoot the tank.
Hey, you can just advance like that.
Yeah, that was
You
me,
can
guys.
check your flags.
That was me. It was me. Surprise.
Shoot the tank. Shoot the
Hey,
tank.
surprise, what's up, dude?
Yeah, let's go.
How you
We
doing?
got Fish tank. Yes. Finally killing him was just... It was just amazing. I loved that. That was just... And that was last war. He's on this side this war. You want to know what his name is?
Under an alias, because he's too chicken shit to use his old name.
Yeah. He's under an alias now. It's not Fish Tank. It's Birdcage. And I'm Finch.
Wow.
I mean, the guy will just do anything to stay to stay relevant. I want to go into the background on that. Me and Fish Tank used to be best friends. We used to be besties. When he joined the 27th, dude, I was, still doing tanks and whatnot. We used to run tanks all the fucking time. And then, he made officer. Second he became an officer, dude, power doesn't corrupt, it reveals. And that is precisely what happened. He turned into, just a complete asshole. And ask anybody who left. Go ask Woody. But
I'm telling you, he was an asshole. He treated everybody like shit.
He did. He treated everybody like shit, especially when he noticed. I can tell you the day that it happened. I've said this story before on stream, but I'll tell you the day that it happened. There was one time we were in Farinac Coast. We were in Farinac Coast, and we were defending Matcha against an infantry push. It was early, maybe late war, mid. I don't fucking know, but. Warhawk at the time, Singe, who's a Warden Loyalist, 27, super high up, one of the founders, whatever. He was leaving, so he wanted someone to take command of the infantry. At the time, Fish Tank and I and a couple others, Backyard, Homeboy, what's up, bud? We ran a week's worth of partisan ops in a row, and I was done running partisan ops. We were the best friends. We were in the aquarium squad. That's what it was. And I know what happens in that squad. That's where everyone goes to talk shit about everyone else. And believe me when I say he talked his fair share of shit. When I told him no, because he's like, no, come on, let's go do this. Let's go on another partisan raid. Let's go. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't want to go on another partisan raid, dude. I want to go shoot at someone on the front. It's been a week. And so I said no, and then from that moment on, bam, completely changed person. I went to go on that night to start leading the front, infantry push. I was so nervous. I was just trying to defend Matcha. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And ever since then, Fish Tank and I were not cool, according to him. I started getting removed from the aquarium squad. I'm like, hey, I'm out of the squad. Can you invite me back? And I would never get invited back to the squad, even though every once in a while I'd get back in. Next day I'm gone, right? And then just there was I'll show you guys the support ticket here that got made in the 27th after they were stream sniping us. If we're gonna point fingers, I'm not gonna say 100%. Huh?
They stream snipe you all the time.
Let's just put this into context. At this time in the war, it was late war. We were running spathers in one hex or another. I don't remember what it was. We were. Let me see something. See if I can find it.
And the ironic thing is, they still can't beat us.
No. Foxhole stats. Where you at? So they were in. So they were here in. Let me get this back up. So they were here. Their line was Farinac Coast, Westgate. They were right about here in Westgate at the time of the war. We were in Marvin Hollow at the time. Actually, no, we were in. Were we in Marvin Hollow or Viper? I think it was Viper. Were we in Viper? Were we in Viper?
Viper.
Viper Pit. Yeah, it was Viper because of the bridge incident. I'll show you guys a bridge incident. Yeah, we were in Viper and we were like running tanks up north. They had to come 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes to come and find us. They came with a fucking kill squad. They came out of nowhere and just like they would not stop coming at us, bro. It's fucking wild. So make of this gameplay what you will, but take into account they have not seen us. We have killed all the watchtowers hours ago. We made sure that there were nothing there. We should not be detectable right now. They should not see us coming. No way in shit they knew we were coming here.
Yep.
I see headlights. Oh, it's a fucking motorcycle.
Stuff.
Look at my beard.
Ah, the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy.
So is this just
The hypocrisy. Cheese wizard. Oh, these 20.
And look who it is. One of the 27th's top officers. Now, it would be interesting to suggest that this was stream sniping, or maybe even say that it wasn't. Well, guess what? What if this person made a threat to stream snipe me, and then this is after that happened? Well. Man. So Sabbath, I wish that I could pull up his actual ID. This is, like, anyone who has him on Discord can corroborate this. That's Ugly Casanova right there. This was, like, sometime after we had left. I can't go back and get any more messages between he and I, as, we both blocked each other. And he knows why. It's because this is in there. Please don't talk shit about the 27th on your stream, because all the time people are asking us, yo, why'd you leave, this and that. Responding to all the goodness. If you have a problem, that's fine. I don't blame you, honestly. But if you continue, I was teach the meaning of stream sniping. He meant to say will here. This was the original screenshot. He ended up editing it to where it says will. I didn't get that screenshot, but if you continue, I will teach you. I will teach the meaning of stream sniping. I will find you in any hex you're in, and make sure you don't spend more than 10 minutes in a tank. That's a promise. I can't zoom in.
What the fuck?
Well,
Yeah, dude's a
well.
What the fuck?
Viper Pit. We were in Viper Pit, and their line was the Westgate line. They came all the way over here. You tell me, man. You tell me what you're supposed to get out of this, bro. Everyone else, again, this is all going to get posted. So if you want to go back to the whole thing about, me getting, banned for a few days because of an alt that, for the millionth time for all of you beautiful people that are in the chat.
Hey, yo, bro, that's the second vehicle you parked in front of my LMG.
Wait, stop here.
Theramore, let me know when y'all.
Hey, yo, bro, that's the second vehicle you've parked in front of my LMG.
This is the first half of the stream right here for all you guys who Haven't been informed yet. That guy was an alt. Robert told us he was an alt, so we kicked him out of the Reggie. Second, we kicked him out of the Reggie. He came over here.
He's an alt.
I'm explaining he used to be in our Reggie, and now he's an alt. He used to be in our Reggie. We kicked him out. That's why. And I'm about to explain that Robert was the one who told us. And then Robert loves games. Look at that shit! And he logs out.
I fucking told you so.
And then he logs out. This fucking scumbag. So that's the first half of the stream. You guys want to go back and rewatch that, etc. So, anyways, I think that we should just feast our eyes on some more stream sniping.
All right, we got a couple people.
Oh, there's a guy behind us, man. Yo, there's a guy. Ambush!
Ambush!
Ambush! Ambush! Ambush! Go for it!
The stream snipers! They got us!
That was really funny.
The stream snipers!
Yep. Yeah. So because we were going on this tap op, and then they decided to like come over. We pulled up with tanks, and then it was just. This was from a different incident. But anyways, the whole thing with Fish Tank, man, this is wild, bro.
What happened?
This is how petty this guy is. Real classy 27th. Lol, I will teach you the meaning of stream sniping. This was like right after I got that message.
You see the sign? Did you see the sign?
What sign? What sign?
Right there in front of us.
If you guys find plasma, let me know. We need it.
And this is why you could never cut it. Ha. Ha ha ha.
What a douche.
Yo, downvote this sign. Downvote this sign.
That's toxic as fuck, but I respect it. You know what?
Thanks a lot, Fish Tank. You fucking did it.
What a douche.
Yo,
this makes burning down his base that last war was glorious.
Yeah, burning down that base was certainly fantastic. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so happy.
Oh man, let's get another one.
Yeah, one. Bye-bye.
No, you cocksucker!
Like heat-seeking missiles, man. Cheese
27
wizard.
cheese wizard, bro.
Cheese
wizard. They're all stream snipers, dude. Oh, the hypocrisy. Oh, the hypocrisy, bro. It's fucking hilarious, dude.
Oh shit.
Just some goodness for y'all. Just some goodness for y'all. And then this one was weird. This was the weirdest one out of all of them here. So for context, again, this is the same war. I think it's on like a different day because we had Spathers, and then this one was with battle tanks. We had just done an op in Reaching Trail. This was like the last few days of the war. Again, their line is in Westgate. The 27th is in Westgate that war. And then here they are coming to get us over in Viper Pit. It was Fish Tank. We went into Reaching Trail to do an op. We didn't ended up like taking Brody Town. And then on our way back, like literally no one had any idea. One, that we pulled back. It was a clean exit. No one knew where we were. There were like there was no possible way that fucking Fish Tank, who's based all the way in Westgate, coming all the way over here to Viper Pit, is gonna like. There's no way this guy comes out of nowhere. And people will know that few coincidences are true. Go ahead, bud. Sorry.
Coincidences in Foxhole? Not in my book.
Behind first. Go. Charge him. Run into them. Shoot him.
This is the wrong one. Let me get you the right one.
Yeah, he's going for
this. This is the most wild one here. Not that one. That was us clapping Fish Tanks' cheeks, which we can watch at the end again, of course.
Scroll in. Zoom in.
So this is after the fact, right? This is after the fact. For some reason, like we just see just like a partisan out here. We don't know what it is. It's just one guy. It's Fish Tank that's out here, right? And we were trying to find him. He had a uniform on. There wasn't much watchtower coverage, I'm pretty sure.
Go south a little bit. Bro, what am I looking at here?
Another thing to keep in mind is that right now, nowhere nearby has the BMS to fix that bridge back up again. So that's a Logi route cut.
What about
So our bridge had just been blown out of here. Like for some, like in the middle of, like Brody Town is under siege. It's the end of the war. Like in these clips, like the Brody Town is under siege. All kind of shit's happening, and yet for some reason there's a lone guy in here blowing the bridges to leave Viper Pit, which is what happened. Fish Tank came in, blew up the bridges behind us so that we couldn't get out, and then he was gonna do, I don't know what he was gonna do from there, but that's what he was trying to do, is blow the bridges so that we were stuck there.
The seaport.
Who is this dude? I just want
Yo,
to know his
everybody,
name. I'm gonna
everybody
intercept him.
stay. Everybody stay in the.
Yeah, I found him. I'm on the way.
Everybody stay there real quick. Let me see if I can fix this. Ghost Cat, can you come back here with that truck?
I'm gonna refresh it. Hold on. Because the mouth isn't lined up.
Who is this dude? I just want
Yo,
to know his
everybody,
name. I'm gonna
everybody
intercept him.
stay. Everybody stay in the.
Yeah, I found him. I'm on the way.
Why
Everybody
doesn't this
stay there real quick? Let me see if I can fix this. Ghost Cat, can you come back here with that truck?
Why is this like this?
Yeah, he's going for the other bridge.
Scroll in.
There we go.
Seaport.
Who is this dude? I just want
Yo,
to know.
I don't know why my
everybody
voice isn't lining up.
Everybody stay in the.
Yeah, I found him. I'm on the way.
How it's loaded or something.
Everybody stay there real quick. Let me see if I can fix this. Ghost Cat, can you come back here with that truck?
Yeah, I have the truck here.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
I found 2 crates of EMS. Wow.
Okay, this is the
That
radio. It's
is
updated. Do we have
66% of the bridge.
3 wardens?
27th fish tank. 27th fish tank blowing our bridges.
Ooh,
He's
20.
What
watching
the
you.
fuck?
7th fish tank.
Get shit on fish tank.
Wow, dude.
So blowing up our bridges behind us when no one knew, like we had just pulled out of Reach and Trail. They're stationed over in Westgate, and yet Fish Tank is over here. The same guy.
I remember that.
Huh?
I remember that. Yep.
Same guy who posted this sign. That's why you could never cut it in 27 as an officer. Well, apparently neither could you, Fish Tank, because according to my intelligence reports, he was on his way out, which is precisely why he switched to the Colonial Reggie and has now renamed his name from Fish Tank to Birdcage. Birdcage because I'm Finch, and he just has to stay relevant for some reason. Bossy didn't change his name. His lackey. Bossy is to Fish Tank what Canada used to be to Bullsaw. Before Canada wised up and realized that he's fucking full of shit. That's a story for another time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the goodness. Thanks, bud. But yeah. Oh yeah, and just to put the nail in the coffin here. 27 approves of stream sniping. They were caught stream sniping. Ugly Casanova. Guess who was in my chat? The same guy who sent us this. And then I sent all these clips over to Spicy. Spicy is Spicy Ahi Bowl. He's like the leader of like the 27th like factory. Like he builds their factory every single war. And I told him because like I didn't have access. Like I couldn't tell any. Like the 27 hates me and they're over here stream sniping me. Like what the fuck? Like, he was the only officer I still had contact with, even though I have people saying that like. Once again, I was thrown out for stream sniping. I was kicked for stream sniping. But I'm still in the 27th Discord. We can hop in right now in AFK if we want to. I miss Borum. I remember him. Other games, we can go... I could join other games. But yeah, I'm still not fucking banned from the 27th. So like this whole shit about me getting kicked out, that's not what happened. Like I'm so glad that I was able to make this. Like after like the 400 years of me having to deal with this, I'm gonna post the stream right after. Go ahead and watch the parts you guys want to watch. There's the drama about me getting banned, and then there's the responses on Reddit. So I wanted to go after the responses on Reddit. We did all that, and then we counterfired with some good old hypocrisy. So Anyways, I think that that's where I'm gonna end the stream, unless I mean, I could read my chat because I'm so sorry if I have been neglecting my chat, guys. But when you get temp banned, here I'll answer your chat, I guess.
Go buy yourself a drink, Finch. I gifted you a sub.
Oh,
Go buy
thanks,
yourself a
brother.
drink.
Thank you, brother. if I wasn't on a cut right now, I'd crack a beer. So many subs.
Drink something else.
Thank you,
Drink
like
some
to
water.
everybody, because this has been like really stressful for me, especially since, like I don't expect anything. I just want to make that abundantly clear. Like thank you for everyone who is like understanding of this, and like gets that like there's a huge target on my back for this kind of bullshit, and it's so easy for things to go around. And I think you guys are staring at infinity. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Let me just go to stream manager. Let's use in the chat. Thanks everybody again for hanging out with me here. But yeah, I won't show the I'll just say thank you to you guys. But it's like wild that you have to like fight these kind of things as someone who creates content. Like, this is all the bullshit that, like, we have to deal with. And it's really stupid, but, like, you know, I'm not a stranger to it. Again, I grew up in COD lobbies from, like, 2004, 2005. Call of Duty 2009.
You're just man.
Yeah, I actually had a top 10 ranked team on game battles.
Oh, nice.
Remember what that was?
We pretended to be good on game battles, but we weren't.
No, you were the motherfuckers we had to record every game with because you'd fucking dispute it after the match, huh?
No, I think we maybe did like one game battle and lost.
Oh,
like I'm very good at Call of Duty now, but like I wasn't good back then. I was on controller. That was back when like ZZIR Grizz fucking was like a big thing, dude.
My team was called Remember the Alamo.
So,
and we were actually pretty good.
I don't want to just be sitting in this. I'll go back to this.
Started as a duo, and then
other guys.
After that team,
Bossy was in the Twitch. Cheese Wizard was in there. Uramil was in there. They were all stream sniping, man. That's the same day that all this shit happened, except for this one. This one happened on a different day.
That sign is still super funny though.
Yeah, that's some bullshit though.
Driving up to it and just going, "That sign's meant for me." Fuck
It's
you.
probably just an automated thing. I think
It probably is, which is why I don't think anything's gonna be done about it, because they'll be like, "Oh well, it'll be fine in a few days. So you don't need to do anything about it." But I would very much appreciate it if I got unbanned, especially considering the evidence, right, that like I have made here. And again, like I'm leaking DMs because my livelihood was at stake for this, and I was so red hot. But this isn't like a sensitive conversation or anything. I just asked him to corroborate the whole thing that Finch Golfin was the guy who was throwing tanks at the front. The guy's clearly an alt. He's the guy who told us originally that the guy was an alt. Guy got kicked out, and like when I got banned, I went right to Robert because I'm like, dude, please help me. You know, like it's scary. Like, dude, imagine if that ban was permanent. I'm sorry, bud. Go ahead.
It's fine. It's the,
No, speak, please. I beg you, please.
it's the, if you look at its activity log of that fucker, he probably has more friendly damage than he has enemy damage.
You 100% has more friendly damage. We just like we need to see him
More
again.
friendly damage. You look at the stream account, it's a few hours in it, and it's like.
He's 200 something.
You know, he's over 250 hours, and he's still a sergeant.
That's because he got lucky and hasn't been banned yet.
Yeah, he like stupid.
Well, my biggest disappointment in this whole thing is they have an in-game tool to report that kind of behavior, and instead of doing something about it, the reporting party is the person that gets temp banned. That is absolutely asinine.
It's like high school when
Yeah, you think they look into it more? You know what I mean?
But I'm not sure it's not automated. You know what I mean? It could just be bots doing that shit.
Who knows, dude?
Oh, it's definitely 100% automated.
Well, I
Either
think
way,
I think that what did it was this right here, man. The fucking Steam review. The fucking Steam review that he fucking made. That son of a bitch.
I mean, you think they'd still reach out though. You think they'd still be like, hey, all right, maybe stop, like low key, stop, reporting this guy. But the other guy, they have to send a message to, hey, you're killing this guy.
Well,
we see, logs.
Yeah.
You're killing these guys too. Like you both got to stop, but instead they just ban you. And
What
why
do
not
you?
Why not a whole bunch of us? You know what I mean? Or
Yeah. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to sit there and every time he shows up, just let him shoot us in the ass? Like when he's driving in front of us and doing this, like, would you rather us just shoot him on sight, or do you want us to use the tool to get rid of the guy that's doing the alting? I understand I got banned.
And not to mention that they banned Brute too. Like they basically
Brute got banned too.
For some reason.
Oh, Brute did too.
Yeah, I got banned.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Dude, and I also had I had a full refinery queue and a full MPF queue that's all just gonna go public.
When did you get banned though? Today? Like this was
morning,
after
yeah.
French got. So
Yeah,
that's
after,
no
I wonder
way,
if I'm
dude.
banned.
Wow.
It was funny too because I had queues on one of the other Reggie's Coalfield, and they had to demo it all.
Free Brute.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is what it is. I don't know. I put in a appeal, but they're probably gonna read it after the ban's done.
The response time's longer than the ban.
Yeah. It takes them 3 days to respond.
It takes forever.
I don't know. I think they should just the whole thing. They gotta review it. There should be a better.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they really should.
Before they ban like that.
Mod team for the game.
I mean, for a game that is so big and has players from all around the world, you think you'd hire at least one.
Yeah, and it's time consuming. It's not like you just hop on. I mean, you can't just hop on and shoot some. It's very. You need to be organized to do a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
What was
Just automate the process.
Honestly,
no, what was
dude.
the game that they had a tribunal? There's one. I'm trying to remember. There was one game.
Counter-Strike.
They had a Oh, maybe League.
It was
They had
League.
they had a tribunal system where other people would be like, yeah, that's bullshit, or like, oh no, that's a.
Bro, if we all
Counter-Strike did it too.
Dude, I'm telling you, they've missed out on so many opportunities to pay for things, dude. Like, if this game has the player base that it does, start a fucking a Foxhole Patreon. You donate $1 a month, that'll pay that guy's fucking salary.
Sell skins.
Don't sell skins.
Skins.
Don't sell skins.
Why?
I mean, I would certainly like to. I mean, well, we have those tools already. We just gotta throw in 300 fucking PC mats. It's 300 PC mats for a single vet. It's 900 PC mats for double vet. It's 600 PC mats for double vet, but then you do the math between the two, it's 900. Y'all are gonna see me, bro. Does anyone know when? Let me see what the time is. When is 1 day and 11 hours from now, Eastern time?
Fingolfin's in game saying I got a whole Finch roll stream about me. Wild.
Yeah.
He's gloating.
Wait, he's in the.
Yeah, he's watching. Yeah.
No,
He's in World Chat saying that.
I wish I knew which one he was. Fucking point yourself out. Let me ban you real quick. Bet you it's Housefly. It's not Housefly. I so someone actually told me who Housefly was. That's not who it is. Yo, everyone, give me a free a free Finch something or fucking something in World Chat. Just throw something in World Chat for me. I'd very much appreciate it.
Why doesn't he give his side of the story though? You know what I mean? Why doesn't Fingo start explaining himself?
He's altered.
Dude, he has no side of the story.
Someone take inspect his name and take a screenshot of all of his bans and stuff and send that to us. Right, whoever's online, do that right now. We'll throw it up on stream. We'll have the tribunal.
Why is he?
That's why he's not in our Reggie.
If you guys are so guilty,
Robert loves games.
why doesn't he come up and say something?
I fucking told you so.
He's not gonna.
We're gonna have tribunal Thursdays.
A tribunal Thursday. What does that mean?
The council decide your fate.
We review appeals and court cast judgment.
Interesting.
Just the Minos Prime music.
Let me
that
look.
plays.
I haven't read my Discord messages in a while. Let's see what that does. We actually... Okay.
The pings.
Yeah, no, we're still good. No, we're still good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I mean, if you guys are, you know, here for any more of what happened, right? It's just gonna be rehashed, bro. Like, we already talked about it.
I hopped on to shoot some stuff in some tanks, but you're banned, so now I'm just playing poker.
Yeah, I know, dude. No, dude.
Sad day.
And the ironic thing is, the piece of shit that is doing all this shit.
Oh
is
yeah,
in
dude.
game.
Oh yeah, dude. Telephone.
He's in game, but you're
bro.
banned.
Wait,
Bro.
he didn't even get banned?
No, he's in game. He gets out
What
of
the fuck?
Yeah, that guy.
He's free. He's free as fuck.
Oh, he said he got banned on Steam though.
I just saw him post in here. That's what I said. Something.
He's still in game. Nippleboy just posted it. He's still in game.
That's fucking
You're
wild, bro.
Look at his violation log. Someone screenshot his violation log.
You legit got banned for reporting the person doing something bannable. This is
And he's in game, and our players are on 10 man.
I'm telling you, dude. Don't report anybody, bro. Like, don't do it. Like,
bro, is the Twitch moderation team in charge of Foxhole now? What's going on?
no, I'm just saying, like, dude, like, if they're gonna let an alt be in the game, just let him be part of the game.
Yeah, he's been banned.
He'll be a part of the
121
content,
days
bro.
Ago, 87 days ago, 22 days ago, 4 days ago.
He'll make a cameo, dude. We'll just tolerate him, bro. Like, he's only one guy.
Hey, Nippleboy, can you also go over how much player damage he has?
You know what we need?
Yeah, just give me a screenshot of what his
It's in Reggie
of
General.
what his in-game
The
stats
one is-
are.
His violation log is in Reggie General right now.
It is. Take a look.
Yeah. General and fucking Nippleboy's got him on fucking speed dial.
Let me see.
That's right. Yeah, you're already in it. No, it's Reggie General.
Nippleboy's got that motherfucker on speed dial. Look at this shit.
Damn.
So he's been
Holy
banned how many
shit.
times? 1, 2, 3, almost 10 times.
Oh my god. Why is this guy able to play the game?
And you got banned for reporting you.
Look
What
at
the
this.
Got banned for reporting a guy that got banned 10 times.
Look at this.
What the fuck?
Look at this. 121 days ago, this guy got banned. 121 banned.
Actually a dev?
Banned.
Like-
Banned. 2 days ago, fucking banned. And yet you're gonna come on fucking. You're gonna. Oh man, this is it, dude. This is wild. Moderators, this guy is supposed to us a bad review on Steam, and then it leads to this.
Could
That's
someone post his
wild.
damages?
Yo, post his damages, bro.
Yeah, post his
How much
damages.
friendly fire damage does he have for this war?
Oh, here it comes.
Tell me, dude. Tell me, dude.
Gentlemen, read and weep.
All right, where's the read 'em and weep?
Well, it's pretty pathetic, actually.
Oh, god damn it. Really?
He
Oh,
hasn't
yeah,
done
it is
anything.
pretty pathetic.
He's effectively he's on every day for 2 or 3 hours, and that's all he's done.
Hey, he just harasses people.
Yeah, that's because
He
he's
grieves.
banned.
All he does is grieve.
That's exactly the player they don't want in their game.
But they allow it.
He's literally they literally banned Finch, who's gonna grow their game, and kept in the person that's gonna actively kill their game. That is fucking wild.
They banned 2 of our guys, not just they're banning others.
Yeah,
for
it wasn't just
trying
me.
to
It was
stop-
Brute. Brute got banned too.
That's fucking insane, dude.
And who's next?
Again, I'm like almost 100% sure that this had to be automated. Like between me and Brute, I think that this like 100% was in like I'm not trying to blame like blame them for like this if they don't see it. They're probably all on vacation because they just finished this big ass project and are ready to fucking drop it. But yeah, man. The guy has 240. Let me make this make sense. Guy has 241 hours in the game. And he's been banned all the way back 121 days ago.
Which is why
This is his stats for the war. You know, I mean, it's not an insane amount of friendly player damage because it's mostly just us.
It may not be a lot this part, but it probably was a ton last war.
Who knows, dude? I just know that you don't get banned 10 different times if you're not an alt. Like you tell me, like help me understand.
Here's the thing: we're not the only people reporting him. Everybody in the region is reporting. Other regiments are reporting him. Everybody's fucking.
I'm sure. I mean, honestly, dude, I think that we're making a big stink out of this. But like, again,
we should make a big stink out of this. This is the most outrageous shit of the century. They should fix this in the interest of keeping their game alive. Like, what do you mean? This is the most egregious ban I've ever seen in a video game.
Like,
Yeah,
it's pretty at this point. Is that like the only way to fix this? Is just literally start trolling to the point where they have to address it? Because I guess there's no punishment for just trolling and ruining the game for everyone else.
Legit, dude. The man's been banned. You have one guy on one side that's clearly just trying to grief the shit out of everyone. And you ban the people that report him for griefing. Like, nah, dude, that's outrageous. That is outrageous. It doesn't even matter if it's automated or not. They need to fix this quick, or they're gonna. I mean, they have a huge problem on their hands.
What's the first rule in the code of conduct?
I don't know.
Do not team kill, grief, or intentionally harm your own team in any way.
Well, that's a pretty good rule. Wish they would enforce it.
Yeah, but they obviously aren't, enforcing that.
I think harm your team in any way is the worst part.
I just can't believe it's a 3-day ban, though, too, the severity of it. Like,
it's a 3-day ban.
Thing if it was like, it'd be one thing if it was like, maybe a couple hours or like, half a day. Just to be like, all right, well, like, what's going on? Submit a ticket. Would just be like, all right, yeah, 3 days. That's kind of expensive.
Yo, apparently that guy just changed his negative review. How interesting is that? What does it say now?
Getting better and better.
This is unironically the kind of shit that'll kill a game.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, if they let it. Yeah, if this gets to public light and it realizes, oh, the devmen aren't gonna care about this, it's gonna skyrocket to more people doing it.
Well, imagine if we were with other Reggies and we all did the same banning. Man, what if like 4 Reggies, lost a couple of their, leaders and whatnot? You know what I mean? Like just because we're reporting something that we all see at the same spot, but then it comes down to like something like that. I mean, that's kind of.
Dude, light the fires of Gondor, all right? Fucking let everybody know.
The beacons are lit. The beacons are lit. Fuck this one.
It would be really, I hope that this does get used as an opportunity to make the correction. It would be nice if it was handled that way. That way they can get praised. I mean, how great would it be for this to get overturned? And then I can go back to playing the game, and then we can all say, wow, these devs are amazing. Thank you so much for, like, writing this.
Imagine people making the right decision. Wrong. That'd be wild, dude.
It would be great for this unjust ban to be lifted.
Well, think about it this way too. What if like one group of people go off and intentionally do this, knowing that they can do something like this, and get a bunch of like regiments or like bigger players or bigger movers to get people get banned. Like I don't know. I'm thinking more about a more operational type mindset, but yeah, I don't know. It's just good to bring awareness to this, so I think it's a good thing altogether, positive.
Yeah, dude, it's just one of them things. But anyways, it's 2 o'clock and I'm gonna be clocked in at 8, so I will be seeing you guys later. Okay, take it easy.
Bye.
Peace. Thanks, bud. And to the rest of you guys that are still here, thank you so much for putting up with my shit and for supporting me through my dire time of need, because this is indeed a dire time of need. Gotta change the Steam reviews. Some clans are over the top. You need to send an unban request. Yeah, no, I did the unban request, dude. I tried. I submitted my thing. I pleaded with them. I was really respectful and polite. Like, again, like, they deserve the most success for this game because of what this game is, right? This is the greatest game that exists. That's why I've spent the last 3,700 hours of my 3,200 hours of my existence, like, playing this game, because it's fucking wild. It's the best game ever. It is. Stuff like this sucks. Stuff that's happening right now, it sucks. And if it can be righted, that'd be great. If not, I'll be unbanned in a day and 11 hours. I don't think that the ban is gonna happen, and if that's just what happens, then guess what? It's just I'm done with it. What happened happened, and then just I'm never reporting anyone ever again. Like, I'm just not. If it happens, it's just gonna be in the content. Like, it's one guy. If he does it, all right, we probably just shoot him on sight if he kills us, right? I don't know. We're going to cross that bridge because I don't think anything's going to get done about him. Prove me wrong, gang. Prove me wrong. Anyways, let's go ahead and find someone to stream. There's only one guy. Oh man, I'm missing a destroyer up. I wish I could pull up tanks right fucking now, dude. Everyone, bro, I'd pull up tanks right fucking now to that shit. Oh, man. Nemis are tacked. 150s are tacked. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm talking about this. Dude, I usually take a nap at lunch. I couldn't sleep because of how just hot I was thinking about doing this stream tonight and putting all this shit together. I'm going to post it right afterwards, so if you guys want to go watch any particular part, whether it's the part where I got banned, whether it's the part where I talk about my existence with the 27th, and then their hypocrisy with actually coming after me and stream sniping me, and settling the whole thing where, in fact, no, I was not kicked from the 27th. I'm still in their Discord right now, and all that stuff is there. So, enjoy, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys later. Take it easy. Peace.